So timers as visual aids. Sand timer, I'm sure you've all used them if you're working in a school. You use sand timers anyway. Now they're great for children with special educational needs because they're able to actually see the time running out, and they're able to understand over time that once the sand runs out, that's the end of the activity, that's the end of the task. We tend to use sand timers here more when we're doing shorter tasks, so shorter focus activities. This one's a 3-minute one, and then obviously you have lower time frames as well as higher time frames. But it's great for them to actually see time running out and not just you stopping them after 3 minutes and saying, okay, time's up. It's great to have this as a visual aid. Now, some of our children prefer to see the time ticking down. Now, this particular one doesn't actually make a sound. You can get some that do, some that don't. For most children, having one that doesn't tick, 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 tick constantly as a distraction is better. I've also found that some children actually like hearing the ticking down in the background. But once this runs out, gets to the end, it will make a sound, and they tend to then associate that sound with knowing that the activity's finished. I've had a timer that makes more of an old-fashioned alarm clock sound as well, which some children prefer hearing that instead. But these are great. We use these more for longer activities. So if you have a certain amount of time for free play, then you would set, I don't know, 15 minutes for your free play, and then they're also able to look at that and see it go down to see how much time they've got left. Every so often you might see a child glance. I once had a child that took the tidy up symbol, and we said no, not until that runs out. So I think it was down to 5 minutes at that point. He stood there with the tidy up symbol looking at it, waiting for it to run out. So then he knew it was time to tidy up. So these are great for just letting children know that when you see the red line go down, or when the time runs out, if they're able to understand that, then they know that whatever activity they're doing, it's time to finish. Most of them will probably come with little stands or something on the back, a way of standing up. It's great to have them visually. Obviously you want the child to be able to see that the time's running out, as opposed to hearing a random beep in the background or whatever. So it's great if you can have it on display in the classroom, somewhere that they're able to see. And with this again, and with everything that we're talking about, it's important to be consistent with them. So if it doesn't work one of the days, then don't just give up on it. You know, give it a good period of time to see if it's working for them, and if that doesn't work for them, then try a different way of letting them see that time is running out, or that the activity will finish once the time is finished. So don't just give up on something after the first time. You have to be a bit persistent with these things, and eventually they then end up working.